come from several things. Boredom, loneliness, need to establish boundaries, and sometimes it means acting out.
So does he need to be on something?
Beth, Jesus, we're not medicating our kid.
No, I don't think that's necessary. A lot of children develop imaginary friends, and oftentimes can be a positive experience.
Oh hey everybody, your old pal JW. Welcome to another episode of Horror Quickies. This time we are covering a Shudder original film. You know, Shudder is the horror streaming network that's owned by AMC. I am going to be reviewing Z. Now, Z stars Keegan-Connor Tracy, Chandra West, and Stephen McHattie. Now, those of you who watch genre movies may or may not know who they are, but I'm pretty sure you guys know who Stephen McHattie is. Anyways, Keegan-Connor Tracy, who you might have seen in Final Destination 2, had a part of my favorite short-lived, should have never been canceled shows, Jake 2.0, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And if you watch the if you watch Crackle, if you've seen The Dead Rising, the two TV films, she had a role in those two films at all. Chandra West, you guys might remember from Puppet Master 4 and 5. And then you have Stephen McHattie, who's been pretty much in everything. Good Lord. Very good actor. The movie basically has Keegan-Connor Tracy as a young mother who has a son. Her son has an imaginary friend. I mean, a lot of kids have imaginary friends. But his imaginary friend is named Z, and she is concerned he's falling too deep into the world of make-believe. He starts to display extremely destructive behavior, blaming Z for all of his actions. After he gets kicked out of school, Beth is forced to find a solution, which includes taking him to see a child psychologist played by Stephen McHattie. Hopefully you can see that. But now Beth sees these and he wants to be her friend. This movie is a very slow burn film. And I do like slow burn films. But while the story is very, very good, the second act leading into the third explains a lot of the questions away. It even reveals a lot of things that you didn't realize about the characters, the imaginary friend Z in relation to the mother. There's a lot of, so I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a lot of interesting facts. This is a good movie. I thought all the actors did a good job. It's got some genuinely creepy moments. There's those of us who are old enough to remember those little speak and spell type toys. Some parents do buy those for their kids still. They have different versions. There's a very creepy scene where the father goes into the room and the thing starts going, Z, Z, Z. You know, it's creepy as hell. I like the look of Z. Z's not shown a lot in the film. He's shown as a drawing, and he's also shown in his true form very briefly near the end. It's a good film. It's not real. This one's really not about the kills, and I don't feel like they go totally into jump scare territory, although there's a few jump scares. I thought the film was good, but I gotta admit, heading into the third act, it just doesn't have that oomph that I'm looking for. You know what I mean? The third act. Resolution, the end of the film was kind of lackluster to me. It's not that I don't like the film. I bought the film for, I believe, $9.99 at Walmart, I believe. And I'll be honest with you, yes, I do think it's worth it. But I just want to let you guys know it's very close for me. I thought the story and Keegan Connor Tracy's performances and the kids' performances, it's kind of what keep me in it. The creepiness of the story, the reveal of what Z wants, the story kept me in it, but I gotta admit, the whole time I'm watching the film, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want some oomph. But overall, I do recommend it. By that, it's close. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Close. The ending, you really don't get. You get a resolution, but it's to me, I felt like I have to be honest. As much as I respect what they were trying to do with Z, I thought it was just very anticlimactic ending. Those of you who are interested in it, you might want to, if you don't have Shudder, maybe get the free, you didn't hear me say this, get the little free 7-day thing, kind of sneak it in there real quick. I probably would recommend to rent it first, but I don't really regret buying it. It had enough ideas in it that I'm okay with this in my collection. That's pretty much all the time that we have, and I will see you guys in the next Horror Quickies.